Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of TechBois. Today is finally the day you guys can see part 2 of the RetroTink video. If you guys don't remember, we did a unboxing a few weeks ago, which you can actually click on over here for that. And we've been actually using this product for a little bit. Now, I haven't been using the products as much as Eli has. Eli is my cousin who lives with me. He's been playing a lot of games on that, and we actually got his opinion on it later on in the video, so you can hear kind of from him. But I just kind of wanted to pop on and real quickly just say that this product is very, very cool once you learn like the little nitty-gritty things of it. And for someone like me who does do things like streaming and stuff, this product has been very, very easy to use. And also did something really cool where I actually took the camera and recorded the television screen of a 43-inch TV, and I actually did some testing where I put Mario 3 in my NES, and we did a direct comparison to the TV with the RetroTink to the TV, and also with the RetroTink to a Elgato HD60S, which is a product that actually does not record any type of component or composite connections, which is strictly an HDMI product, and it actually looks very good on it. I'm not going to spoil anything too much, but I will say I really do think it looks good on there. For anyone who doesn't remember, to make it as simple as possible, the RetroTink, the one that I bought was the 2X Pro, which was $150 when I bought it, which is now actually dropped down to $129.99. And what it is a product that allows you to plug in your old retro consoles, like an NES, SNES, Genesis, stuff like that, and played on modern TVs. A lot of TV manufacturers nowadays do not actually use the cables anymore for component or composite. They don't even put the inputs on it anymore. And so what this product allows us to do is use the old-timey signal called analog, and it basically just like translates it into a digital signal without having any type of latency or lag on it. So this project was very, very fun to work on. Now, again, I am not sponsored by anything that I do here on the channel. A lot of these things that I'm doing on here is stuff that I have purchased myself. So I hope that this kind of shows off some really cool things. To not bore you guys too much, I quickly want to kind of answer the same questions that I asked Eli. One of the questions what I asked was, is it plug and play? And that's yes, it is. This item is a plug and play item for anyone who has no idea on how these things work. It really is, I don't want to say idiot proof, but it is very easy to learn on it. It takes maybe 5 minutes to read the instruction manual, download the software update for it to make sure that you have the latest firmware, and be able to plug it into your TV and it just work. So it's fantastic in that route. The other thing is that for people who don't have this product, even though that it is $150/$129.99, is it worth the price? And I feel like Eli answered that question better than I'm going to, so I'm going to be a little bit more technical, but to make it as easy as possible and as quick as possible, if you're someone who is like me, who's a content creator, who does content on both old stuff and new stuff, and wants to use newer technology to record on, is fantastic. I love it. There is no price on that. But if you are someone who is just wanting to play old games, and you're trying to find it on the cheapest way possible, I truthfully think that you could find a older style television at like a yard sale or a trade show or something like that a little bit cheaper than buying the item straight up and using a new TV. So if you're trying to use the same stuff that you already have, then yes, buy it. It is amazing. But if you're trying to save as much money as possible, this will not be the route, if I'm being very honest. So, yeah. But I'm going to push over to Eli for his little time he did on here. He spent 15 minutes in here. We kind of just talked about it. So, yeah, this is Eli's little segment of the video. You've been using that here and there. Obviously, we haven't been using it.
I've been using it a lot.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So, you've actually been playing, what on it? What was the game you're playing?
I'm playing Dragon Quest VIII right now on it.
So,
but I've also played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses, Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Coliseum. That's it.
So, with that, now obviously we don't have the ports out there to use.
Am I supposed to look at you or at the camera still?
Try to look at the camera as much as possible.
Yeah, but it's very rude for me not to make eye contact with somebody talking to me.
I know, but sadly we had to do this way because I'm too fat to fit right here.
Okay.
So with that being out there, the product, now I'll be honest, the product is $150.
Huh?
Yeah, that product that's out there is
Bruh, you can buy an old box TV for like $10.
Okay, that's not the truth, trust me. I've been looking
No,
at them.
you can go to yard sales and find some old box TVs for like $10.
So, anyways, for that being used on a 65-inch TV out there.
Where I'm only getting about 50 inches of the TV. Because the other 15 inches is big black squares.
Because 4x3 is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. For the price, do you think if someone was using this in multiple occasions, both, let's say, content creation, but also for leisure, do you think the product works as intended?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
So the biggest thing is that it says that there's zero lag. Do you feel any lag using the PS2? Like, if you press X, is there like a...
Oh, no, it's like instant. It's like if I was playing the actual PS2 itself.
Cool.
But...
I mean, the price obviously is a little bit higher, but also, too, you know, obviously I dicked around with you in the filters for a little bit, because those were just funny.
There's filters?
Yeah, so...
Oh, the black and white and all that? Oh, okay. I thought you meant on this camera. I was like, huh?
No, on the RetroTink.
Yeah, you did that, and I was like, why?
Why? Why are those a thing? Because they're for fun. Is it plug and play? Is this item a plug and play item?
As long as you have a TV or any device that can display image. That's a good answer, right?
That's just... If you have a TV, it's amazing for plug and play. If you don't have a TV, you're fucked in general.
Well, I mean, I hope you'd have a TV before you decide to buy the other devices.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, yeah, whatever the question was, yes. My answer was going to be yes, but I forgot the question.
For someone who is not tech savvy, because you can find these type of products for $20-$30 on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them do have big flaws like delays, or even some of them are hard to set up because you actually have to make your TV different. For someone like you, for example, who is not tech savvy as me, who works in the industry and stuff, is this product something that you could say, hey, this product actually works, it's super simple, this is something that I would recommend? Would you recommend that item to somebody who doesn't have the connections on their TV? Like they have a TV like ours where there's no connections on the back. Would you recommend this item as a plug and play item that just works out of the box and it works well for what it is? Would you recommend this product in general?
I think I answered that question, asked it already, but yes, I think it's a very good product. I was expecting it to be a lot less than $150 though. When you told me that price, I was like, no. I personally wouldn't buy it because I have ways of playing my old console still, and I don't stream. But for somebody to stream that plays older games more than newer games, then I would recommend that product, yes. Like, it's very simple to plug in, and there's multiple outputs on it, I believe, that you could plug it into multiple devices at the same time to plug it into your computer and the TV at the same time, I believe. I can't remember what the thing looks like at the moment, but I know that it is a very simple product to use, like I said.
Okay.
And, yeah, I mean, if you can afford it and you like to play old games but you have a newer TV, I would say I would definitely go for it, but that's totally your call. I'm not making you spend your money.
With that out of the way, we are now going to show some direct comparisons. So to put a little bit of this in perspective, what I have done is taken the RetroTink and plugged it into both a television and an Elgato HD60S. On the screen, you will see some markings on the screen that will tell you which item is which. And I tried my best to show the differences. Sadly, I did have to use the normal camera like I'm using right now for this type of project. Sadly, I really wish I could have just used like some type of capturing program for this, but it wouldn't have been a real test in my opinion. So please excuse me for kind of the amateur videography in this segment, but I hope that this kind of shows off the differences or not, and hopefully this might give you a little bit more of a reason to either buy or not buy this product. Now last but not least, I have cut in myself in here real quickly to let you guys know that these next two levels in Mario 3, I played around with the different filters. Now these filters range from a sharpening filter and a scanline filter. I do want to note that in the scanline filter, you're going to need to increase the brightness a little bit, only because scanlines kind of make the screen go darker. There is some actual reasonings for that, but let's be honest, I know you don't want to hear it from me. So if I can find a good video on it, I'll link it down below on why that is. But just for this review's purpose, I just want you guys to know that it will be a little bit darker, so it is not your screen dying. I promise it is supposed to do that. And the first one is going to be a sharpening filter, and the second one is going to be a scanline filter. So I'm going to let those both play together just in between, and we'll see you for the conclusion. To make it short and sweet, this is a cool product. This is a product that I would recommend if you are a retro game collector or if you're a retro console collector, and whenever you want to show off your console to your friends and family, you don't have to drag out the old CRT on a wheelie cart. You can just use the same modern TV that you can watch Netflix and Hulu on to show off your old consoles and make them look as good as it can in 2020. So for $129.99 / $149.99, depending on where you bought it. I bought mine off Amazon, so it was $149.99. But if you go directly on their website, it is $129.99. So for that pricing, if you don't mind paying that price for it, it is a premium product, but it is completely amazing. It is the coolest retro help device I've seen in a while. And they have different versions of it too. So if 129 is a little steep for you, they have different models that you can look at on the website. So if it fits your needs and if it works well for you, that's the whole point on this. So yeah, so I'm very excited to be able to use this product to do retro streaming on the stream now without me having to drag out an extra capture card just to do everything. I can now just use the same capture card that I use for my Switch and PS4. I can now use it to play Mario Party 3 live on stream, or bring out Super Mario World or Yoshi's Island for the SNES, and just be able to have fun with it. It's going to make my job a lot easier as a content creator having this product. So, very cool little thing, very, very nice to have. So, if you like it, go get it. That's my opinion. Well, guys, that is the video. I do apologize that it is a little bit more of a longer video that is not a podcast episode. Kind of wanted to get as much information out on the video as possible without making it 10 parts, for example. So I do hope you guys understand why I made the video a little bit longer, and I will do my best to try to make these a little bit shorter. But as you guys know, we're learning with how YouTube is. So as we do these type of videos, we are learning through them. So if you have any, anything that you want to give us, put it down in the comments down below. It always makes it a lot easier for us. So yeah, that's pretty much all that we have. So if you did enjoy the video, if you can do me a small favor and hit that like button for me, that would mean the world to us, because that really does help out the channel a lot. And if you also have anything you want to tell us, put it down in the comments below. We try our best to like, reply, and heart the comments that we seem that are super, super dope. And if you don't mind, while you're down there, if you guys can click that little Linktree link down there, that will take you to all of our social media pages. So if you want to follow us all of our socials, it'll be all right there for you. And the best part about it is now it's the real end of the video. So if you want to watch episode 2 of our podcast, which is where we talk about the Apple debriefing type deal about the new products and stuff, that's going to be right here on the screen. Or if you want to watch some unboxings and just have some fun with unboxings, you can click right here. Or, which is the coolest one, is click right here to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Touch Luigi's face with his shirt. I'm totally not doing this in the same day as another review.